In this video, I'm going to tell you how I cured myself of rheumatoid arthritis for good. It wasn't easy, but if you follow the steps I took, maybe you can cure yourself too. It started when I was in my 20s. I noticed my body would hurt and ache for no reason. I had no idea it was arthritis. I thought that was just a disease for old people. Sometimes my fingers would hurt so bad, I couldn't move them and I would scream out in pain if I moved a certain way. In my 30s, the pain and discomfort just kept getting worse. I began to ache all over. My spine, shoulders, hips, hands, knees, and feet were all in constant pain and inflammation. I was at my lowest point. I decided to finally see a doctor who referred me to a rheumatologist. The rheumatologist informed me that I had a severe case of rheumatoid arthritis and told me what it was. When I asked him what's the cause and cure, he said medical science didn't know. He told me I should start expensive drug treatment right away. I asked him how long I would have to be on drugs, and he gave a slight chuckle and said, "Well, for the rest of your life." He also told me the drugs could cause unwanted and even deadly side effects. I declined the medication and promised myself I would find a natural cure. I read dozens of books and watched at least 100 YouTube videos on health, diet, and autoimmune conditions. I kept learning new things that helped me in my quest to cure myself naturally. I then began an almost decade-long journey of experimenting with different diets and supplements to find a combination that worked for me. In the end, I concluded that diet was responsible for a lot of my condition. I began to cut out the foods that caused inflammation and ate mostly whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and sprouts. I started to feel better in a matter of days. For an added boost, I also began taking supplements, which have powerful anti-inflammatory effects on the body. Fish oil is considered one of the most potent anti-inflammatory supplements, but you have to take the right one. I also added turmeric, an ancient spice that can stop inflammation in its tracks. And something I learned recently is that broccoli sprouts are one of the top anti-inflammatory foods that you can eat. Broccoli sprouts contain a compound called sulforaphane, which can block the enzymes that trigger inflammation and joint destruction. When you think about it, that's amazing. Since finding this out, I eat broccoli sprouts almost every day in my salads. Don't worry if you can't find them in your grocery store or don't like the taste, because I'm going to recommend an excellent broccoli sprout supplement in the description below. You can take that without tasting it. In addition, I also take a B complex and vitamin D, which is very important for overall good health. If I stick with my natural food diet and faithfully take my supplements, my condition is all but gone. I still feel slight aches now and again, but I'm at 95% perfect health and without expensive and dangerous medications. As a matter of fact, I can deadlift 300 pounds, run for miles, and play any sport I want. If you follow the advice in this video, I guarantee you will see improvement. Who knows? Maybe it will be so much of an improvement you'll throw away those medications and never look back. I put links to all of the products I take in the description. Oh, and I forgot to mention that one book I read in the last decade stood out among all the others. It's called Heal Yourself 101 by a guy named Marcus Rothkrantz. It's an amazing book that shows you step by step how to heal yourself of almost any condition. Marcus had suffered for years with a terrible disease and cured himself naturally through fasting, diet, and supplements. He's now over 50 years old, but he looks 30 and is thriving as a popular health guru. I'll put the link to his book in the description as well. I'll be putting out more videos on health and improvement each passing week, so please subscribe to be notified of my future videos and share this one. It's my hope to help as many people as possible and free themselves from the clutches of rheumatoid arthritis and all the other crippling diseases of modern society, many of which can be easily cured through a change in diet and ingesting a few supplements. If you want to read more about how I cured myself, I've made detailed notes on my blog. I'll put a link to it in the description. Just know that if you're suffering from a disease now, It's only temporary and help is on the way. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section and I'll answer as many as I can. Thank you so much for watching and God bless.